In the heart of the eerie forest, there stood an abandoned mansion with a dark and sinister past. Legend spoke of a cursed piano that played a haunting melody every night, captivating anyone who dared to listen. No one knew where the piano came from or who played it, but its eerie notes echoed through the night, attracting those curious enough to seek its source. Among the curious souls was Sarah, a young and adventurous pianist. She had heard the stories but couldn't resist the allure of the mysterious melody. Determined to uncover the truth, she ventured into the forest, her lantern guiding the way through the dense trees. As Sarah drew nearer to the mansion, the chilling melody grew louder, luring her like a siren's call. Each note seemed to vibrate through her bones, sending a shiver down her spine. But she pressed on, driven by a curiosity she could not ignore. Inside the mansion, she discovered the grand hall, its walls covered in faded portraits and cobwebs. In the center of the room sat the cursed piano, its keys worn with age. The moment Sarah touched the keys, the haunting melody filled the hall, weaving its eerie spell around her. Unbeknownst to Sarah, the piano was cursed by the spirit of a tormented musician who had lost his life in that very mansion decades ago. His desire for revenge and eternal rest manifested in the haunting melody he played, capturing anyone who dared to play his instrument. As Sarah continued to play, the spirit's presence grew stronger. The room seemed to darken, and shadows danced along the walls. She tried to stop, but an unseen force compelled her to keep playing, trapped in the cursed melody's enchantment. Outside the mansion, the villagers noticed an eerie glow emanating from the windows. Fearful of the cursed piano's influence, they gathered around, praying for Sarah's safety. Meanwhile, Sarah's fingers trembled as she played, tears streaming down her cheeks. She pleaded for release from the spirit's grasp, but her words were lost in the haunting melody. Just as it seemed there was no escape, a brave villager named Jonathan stepped forward, armed with a relic said to ward off malevolent spirits. With unwavering determination, he rushed into the mansion, following the sound of the haunting melody. As he entered the grand hall, he found Sarah, her hands still dancing over the cursed keys. He held the relic high, and a brilliant light enveloped the room. The spirit recoiled, releasing Sarah from his grip. The haunting melody faded, replaced by a sorrowful lament as the spirit finally found peace. The cursed piano fell silent, and the mansion returned to its long-deserted stillness. Sarah and Jonathan emerged from the mansion, forever bound by the shared experience. From that day forth, the cursed piano remained untouched, and the forest was peaceful once more. But the legend of the haunting melody lived on, a cautionary tale to all who dare to seek the mysteries hidden in the shadows. For in the darkest corners of the world, where ancient curses linger, one must tread carefully, lest they fall prey to the haunting melodies that echo through eternity.